Five, four, three, two, one. Good evening, one and all. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. That is my call sign. And it's Mac here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. We're approaching the 7 p.m. hour here, Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be monitoring the VE3ZOE repeater 443.075 for the Lake Ontario Radio Club net starting at 7 p.m. The net meets 5 times a week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on this repeater, and on a simplex frequency of 446.125 on Thursday evening. All these nets do start at 7 p.m. There's a number of other nets that do occur throughout the week that we support here locally. And special edition for Mondays is that once we finish up with the Lake Ontario Radio Club net, we do pop in and also monitor the tail end of the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club net on their NCF repeater. Our net controller tonight, VA3CJZ, Chuck from the Lower City. Please stand by for 7 p.m. to roll around on the big clock.
We are live and on the air. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Bonsoir tout le monde et bienvenue. This is the Monday night accidental net backed by popular demand. This net was started by accident by me a little over a year ago. During the COVID pandemic, we were doing the net every night, and after the COVID pandemic slowed right down, we cut down our scheduled nets for the Lake Ontario Radio Club. And so one Monday night, 7 o'clock rolls around, and I don't hear a net controller starting the net. So I figured, I'll help out. I'll get the net started. Only to find out we didn't have a net scheduled for Monday. But we do now. Okay, with that, I'd like to thank Terry for the use of this repeater, the VE3ZOE repeater, here on 443.075, positive offset required only. And with that, let's see if there are any time-sensitive mobile or priority traffic stations that would like to check in now. Please come. All right, so we'll log in VE3ZOE, just identified on CW there. Okay, so let's open up the net to anyone and everyone who would like to check in with a valid license. Please come now. VA3IMW. Bonsoir, Monsieur Al. VA3 NFL. Come on in, Al.
Bonsoir, right back at you. And you're playing some poker. I thought I'd get checked in because I heard you in there and listening and end well.
All right, very good, very good. Hey, listen, I've been meaning to ask you, you have a repeater, right?
Yeah, 443-575 and 147165.
All right, let's try that again. 443-575 is the first one?
Yeah, and I got a VHF 147165.
All right, I'm going to add that to my memory list here in my new radio. All right, I should be able to hit it, right?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Kevin doesn't seem to be able to hit it, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure which, if he's got an indoor UHF antenna or not, or if it's outside. So that might be part of the issue. So, all right, yeah, we'll test that out after there, Al. Thanks. Other than that, I hope you're not losing too much money on poker.
Oh, no, that's where I make my beer money.
All right, very good. Anything else, Al, before I do another call?
No, good to go, Chuck. Listening along. I stole the antenna off the VHF repeater, so if you're going to try that one, you're not going to get it.
Okay, then. Good to know. And we'll see what happens with the other. Okay, Al, so we'll clear with VA3 November Fox Lima. And let's see who else is out there would like to stop by and say hi here on the Monday Night Accidental Net. This is Chuck in Hamilton.
VA3IMW, and I hate dead air.
VA3WPG, just general check-in, in and out.
All right. Two more fine young gentlemen. IMW and WPG. Thanks, Chris. Let's bring in Mac, VA3IMW.
Good evening, Chuck, and all on net. Yeah, Mother Nature never ceases to amaze me, right? We had a nice reprieve from the cooler temperatures the tail end of last week. And today, I guess we went from cool to cooler. I think we started out somewhere around -2 this morning, and it got progressively cooler throughout the day. So, yeah, it's still February, and looking forward to the springtime, warmer temperatures, longer days, all the rest of it. Anyways, I don't think it's going to be as extreme as some of our bad Februaries. And I think we're already seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and hopefully it's not a train. Anyways, I know you're going to talk about the zero sunspots and all the rest of that stuff. You may be right. Today, band's definitely not as good as we would like to see them. So Oregon and other parks that I would normally be able to make contact with, kind of on the fringes. But even with the zero sunspots and the KP index of 4+, Colorado, oh my goodness gracious, made a contact with him just shortly after 6:30. And it was definitely a good 5.9 signal on 20 meters. So some areas are just doing okay, and other areas, I guess they depend on different conditions. But yeah, 20 meters is kind of strange because it's not necessarily a band that's powered by the solar effects. And obviously 40 meters seems to fare better when the sun is not a factor. So we'll look forward to seeing what's going on, perhaps after the net, and perhaps we'll see what 40 meters provides for us. How was your DX today there, Chuck? Did you get any done at all?
That would be a negative for me. I did listen for quite a bit here and there. Before I forget, yes, you're right. Zero sunspot. We just completed the first full day of having zero sunspots on the sun. I did post a video from the space weather lady who talks about that. That's the headline. You can see the video on the Facebook AREG page. If you haven't joined yet, just go to Facebook and type in A-REG, and then you should see a radio come up with 146.430. an amateur radio page, and you can join there. And if you already a member, go check it out. It just came out about 3-4 hours ago. But things are going to ramp up as the week progresses. So anyhow, I won't spoil it. Go and check out the video. She's a lot of fun to watch. And there's a lot of more information as well on the videos she does. They're not very long at all. So yeah, no contacts for me. But I've been busy doing a little bit of this and that and the other, and I was having some issues today. Let me drop. Yeah, I thought that my mouse died on me, so I went ahead and ordered one on Amazon, and I was using the little touchpad, which I hate on the tablet. But nonetheless, later on, I go to find out that the reason the mouse stopped working was that one of my USB cords were pulled out, the USB hub. The plug was out of the laptop slightly and made it disconnect. So anyways, I'm going to be getting a new mouse tomorrow. Back to you there, Mac.
Okay. I was going to make it funny there. You said your mouse died. I thought you would have just fed it to the neighbor's cat and be done with it. Anyways, very good. There's always tomorrow for the contacts, and hopefully things will get better. Oh, by the way, would be interested to know what color Tamitha's sweater was today. Because the color of her sweater always means something with regard to the space weather forecast. So you'll probably get used to seeing the red one and the blue one, and yeah, there's various colors, and they all mean something. You'll have to figure that out for yourself. Just taking a quick peek at the chat page on YouTube. We are streaming. Look at my call sign VA3IMW to follow along. Check out the live stream there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Larry VE3LBI, Matt VE3SMN, VA3MHV Mark, and Bill VE3IUK. And I see Chuck, you're also waving a hand as well. So we'll keep an eye out there for our friend from Barrie. I trust he made a safe trip up there, but we haven't seen Albert on the chat yet. Anyways, let's throw it back to you, Chuck. See what else pops up on the RF.
All right, sounds good, Mac. Thank you very much. And with that, let's see who else would like to stop by and say hi here on the Monday Night Accidental Net on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club.
VE3LBI.
VE3SMN. Okay, two more there, LVI and Sierra Mike November. Let's bring in Larry, VE3LVI.
Good evening all, everybody on the net tonight. Nothing really to report. A little bit of radio, nothing too serious. Had some other chores to do first, so I have a question. Where's Fletcher's Road?
Isn't that where Chevy Chase lives? At Fletcher's? I don't know.
Up past Stevo Road, Ramo 56, or whatever you want to call it, on your left. Okay, thanks, Al. I wasn't sure where it was. All right, appreciate that.
Yeah, you know, that sounded familiar, but I just couldn't help you out there, Larry. Yeah, so anyways, today I had a weather station come in It came with 3 different sensors. Now, I loaded them up with batteries and, calibrated everything, and then I went to put the one sensor outside, and I'm like just wearing a kangaroo jacket. And as soon as I stepped out, I turned right back around, came in the house, put a toque on, put the hoodie on, and some gloves.
Yeah, the temperature sure dropped this afternoon. It was nice this morning. A little bit of snow fell up here, and by, I don't know, 12:30 was all melted. So we did do a little shovel just to clean up some of the mess, but wasn't a lot. But like I said, by 12:30 the sun was out and it melted everything away.
Yeah, and when that wind picked up, boy, it just came right across my front porch there, and I was like, ooh, this is going to take longer than 10 seconds. I'm going back in to get something warm. So yeah, definitely a temperature drop there. Probably, it threw me off. I thought it was nice, but the sunshine was nice until it set. For sunset, it was way brighter after 6 p.m. Now, we broke the 6 o'clock sunset time. It's at 6:01 or 6:02 now, so we're getting there. We just need the temperatures to cooperate, but they will eventually. Anyhow, Larry, thanks for checking in. Much appreciated, sir. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thanks very much for picking me up, VA3IMW.
All right, before I pick up Matt, I just want to check and see if VA3WPG Chris has anything he'd like to add to the conversation. Go right ahead there if you have anything, Chris.
Just listening.
Copy on the just listening. All right, let's bring in Mr. Matt, VE3 Sierra Mike November.
Good evening, Chuck. Good evening, everyone on the net and on the stream. Not much to report tonight. Just wanted to come in and say hello to everybody and let you all know that I'm having so much fun playing with APRS and D-Star. Yay! That's all I got. Back to you, Chuck.
All right, very good. I can't wait until the weather warms up for me to take my radio outside and use the APRS and test it out, because down here in the basement, even though I'm right beside a window, it's not catching anything. So I bet it's interesting to see who pops up there. Anyhow, Matt, thank you so much for checking in, and stay warm. Anything else?
No, that's all for me. I'll let you carry on, Chuck, and 7-3 to everyone listening, and have a great evening.
Okay, Matt, thanks. You too. And look who just popped in to say hi is Albert, Victor Alpha 3, Bravo Tango. Hello, Albert. It's currently, let's see now, -7 here in the Hammer, and it's probably breezy. I know I went outside earlier and she was quite breezy there. Anyhow, thanks for stopping in, Albert. Let's see now. Oh yeah, let's not forget to go and say hello to Marty on the VE3NCF repeaters. He's on right now between 7 and 8 p.m. And after that net, we have Rick, VE3 Bravo Kilo, doing the HF net on 7.100, either above or below that frequency. There's a chirp, apparently. I'm going to try and get him to move up a lot higher so we can start getting Americans and other people stopping in there, because, anywhere between 7155 and 7170 should be plenty of room to to start a net there, and you get a lot more people anyways. Okay, let's see. Who else is out there would like to stop in and say hi here on the Monday Night Accidental Net? All right then. So let's make this last call for the Monday Night Accidental Net. This is VA3CJZ. With that, I'd like to say thank you very much for those of you who checked in on YouTube. I haven't added all the call signs up yet, but I have 5 so far, and I just want to wish everyone a good rest of the evening, and we'll catch you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Or yeah, tomorrow is Tuesday, right? So that'll be the last one at 7 o'clock on this repeater. And then on Thursday, it'll be at 7 o'clock on 446125. And then in between is, or after tomorrow is Wednesday. And that'll be the AREGnet, the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. Longest running simplex net in the Hamilton Dundas area. Hope to hear you all then at 8 o'clock on 146.430. And I will also be streaming on YouTube. Thanks, everyone. We'll talk to you down the log. VA3CJZ.
Okay, that brings the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net to a close. However, extra content because it's
Late check-in, Chuck.
Oh, let's not exclude Bill.
Late check-in Chuck. That sounds good. Hey, Bill, VE3IUK.
Yeah, evening, Chuck. Not too much to report here. I turned the radio on around about 4:30. Wasn't hearing too much, and haven't turned it on since then. Maybe we'll see what's on 40 meters later. Other than that, not too much going on here. Just give you one for the list.
All right, so with you and Albert, that brings it up to 7. I'll have to double check the YouTube stream there, but thanks, Bill. And yeah, I'll have to check the waterfall there when I go on 40 and see what's what. Okay, Bill, thanks again, my friend. Good luck. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, as I said, that brings our Lake Ontario Radio Club Net to a close, but we are going to swing over and pick up some extra content and monitor the tail end of the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Net on their NCF repeater. Here we go.
In the next few weeks. Anyway, good to hear from you. Thank you for checking in from Huntington Beach, California. The 73, Raji. Kilo Golf 6, Charlie Bravo will be clear. This is VE3QEE, and I'm standing by for further check-ins on the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday Net. Please call now.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey.
Victor Echo 3, Sierra Mike November. Victor Echo 3, Lima Juliet Uniform.
Victor
Okay,
Alpha
we'll
3,
start
Sierra
with
Papa
Mac,
November.
VA3IMW. Go ahead, Mac.
Good evening, Marty. And you doubled with Sierra Papa November, so Spencer's also in your list. Anyways, you can guess what just happened. We just finished up a little bit early tonight with the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net, and wanted to rush over here and say hello to you. Not a whole lot to share, just looking forward to warmer temperatures and that spring feeling, being out in the sunshine and all the rest of that. Didn't get that tonight coming home from work. Little cooler temperatures, and wasn't looking forward to that. But nonetheless, it is what it is, and we are Canadian, right? We're resilient, and We come back from all of that, and they do say that change in temperatures is healthy. It helps to kill off the bugs that would normally hang around and spread from person to person and all the rest of that stuff. So I don't think any of us really believes it, but we've been told that for years and years. A good cold snap kill off the germs. Anyways, certainly appreciate you doing this one, and no further traffic for me tonight. Imagine that, me lost for words.
Okay, back. Well, thank you for the check-in. And yes, in fact, the cold weather does kill off some of the insects. We don't have a termite problem up here like they do farther south because of our cold weather. It kills a few of them anyway. And I don't know about the germs, but I do know about the insects. And we can be thankful for some cold weather once in a while because we stand in good stead. Anyway, Mac, good to hear from you. Thank you for the check-in, and we'll stand by for the others that are lined up there. Okay, Victor Echo 3, Sierra Mike November. Go ahead.
Thanks, Marty. Just a quick hello to everyone on the net, and no traffic to report. Nothing too exciting going on. Just wanted to say hello. VE3 Sierra Mike November. Back to you, Marty.
Okay, are you headed for coffee? Over.
Yes, sir. 10-4, good buddy. I'll be doing that shortly.
All right, we'll have a chat when you're there. 73 for now. Thanks for the check-in. All right, Don, Victor Echo 3, Lima Juliet uniform. Go ahead.
See if I get this thing to work properly. Having some problems here with fingering on the handheld. I'm mobile at the moment, and I won't be doing much here. Just a quick check-in. I'm meeting up with somebody shortly, and then I'll be heading over for coffee later on. VE3QE, VE3LJU.
Good to hear, Don. Thanks for the call, and we'll see you then. 73 for now. All right, we're clear with VE3LJU, and standing by for Spencer, VE3SPN. Go ahead, Spencer.
Good evening, Marty, and everyone on net. Just giving you a quick check-in. Nothing really new on my end other than a couple of impromptu car repairs thanks to our lovely city roads. But otherwise, doing all right, and looking forward to coffee later on.
Okay, Spencer, there's a little bit of a buzz on your signal there. Probably coming from the power supply, maybe. Anyway, we'll look forward to talking to you down the log there at coffee. 73 for now.
7-3, Marty. Take care, and see you later on.
All right, 73. This is VE3QEE. The time is 7:27. Do we have any check-ins before the announcements? Anyone, anywhere? I'm standing by. Please call now.
Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo, India.
VE3NCF.
Okay, Larry, I got you, and I also got a repeater identifying. But anyway, go ahead, Larry, VE3LBI.
We better let the repeater go first there, Marty. I'm just kidding. Nothing really to report, just a quick check-in for you before Rick picks it up. So hopefully we'll hear him a little bit tonight at 8 o'clock, I guess it is. All right, thanks for picking me up, Marty.
Okay, Larry, I've been making the odd contact on POTA. The band seems to be pretty good there, 40 meters anyway, over.
The funny thing is, Marty, I haven't been on 40 for I can't remember when. 20 meters, I've been killing it. But 40 meters for me is, I just haven't found anything that's been going on. It's like, not a lot of people have been on there. But 20 meters is always packed.
Okay, well, thanks for the tip there. I always go to 40 first. Maybe I should slide up the band a little. Anyway, Larry, good to hear you. All the best, and we'll talk to you down the log there. 73 for now. Okay, we're clear with VE3 for the announcements. Go ahead, please.
Victor Alpha 3, Juliet Hotel Delta. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Oscar Foxtrot.
Okay, John first, VA3JHD. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, good evening, Marty. Thanks for looking out for the net as usual again tonight. I've got nothing for the net to pass on to anybody, but hopefully we'll see a coffee over.
Okay, John, looking forward to it. Thanks for the check-in. Okay, we're clear with VA3JHD and standing by for VA3COF. Go ahead, Damien.
Yeah, thanks, Marty. I won't be too long. I'll just mobile out to do something, and then I'll be round for coffee. Been enjoying the last week driving through some interesting weather, and had a couple of grandchildren down, so that was nice. So I'll see you up at coffee shortly. Over.
Okay, Damien, thanks for the call. 73 and safe driving. All right, it's 7:29, and we'll see if Rick is in the wings. VE3BK, are you there, Rick? Over.
Roger, Marty. Good to hear you and everybody that's on frequency. And yeah, we just have a few announcements. First of all, our club meeting is this week coming up on Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. And that's at St. Paul's United Church, 42 Regina North, and it's a club member flea market. So any club member, if you got something that's extra in your shack and you want to get rid of it, bring it in. And maybe some other club member will pick it up. We'll unkey for a sec. Okay, and so tonight's frequency is 7098. 7098, that's for Larry. So we're off the 7100. And I found that going lower than 7100 gets less digital. So for some reason, 7098 always seems to be free. Now the band looks pretty good there, Marty. I was actually getting a little noise floor, but I spoke too soon. It's gone up. But anyway, the 40 meters looks pretty good. And the SCRs seem to be working pretty good as well. We were on 7100 earlier today on the remote station and talked to Randy, and the band was looking really good. He was 20 over on our club remote, so that is good news anyway. And also, he got me sorted out with the audio was way too hot, and so we made a few adjustments there. Anyway, so that's working real good too. And keep for a sec. Okay, now let's see. Let's get into some contests here. The CQ 160 meter contest in sideband. That's always one we were involved in. That's low band, of course, 160 meters, and that's on starts February 27th, which is Friday, 2200 Zulu. And it goes right through till Sunday, 2200 Zulu, March the 1st. So that is a big one there, and the exchange is relatively simple. So if you have anything you can get on 160 with antenna-wise, then do it, man. Give a few contacts out at least. Okay, next on the list is UVA DX contest in CW. That's 1300 February the 28th to March the 1st, 1300 Zulu. Okay, and the weekend is, of course, February 28th and March the 1st. Already, wow, 2026 seems to be moving along there, Marty. Over.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That 160, that's good. I was able to do some a few years ago on 160 with an antenna that was not resonant on 160. I was able to match it up with my tuner, and it's a nighttime band, and there's not a lot of people on to compete with, and with an antenna that was not resonant, I managed quite a few contacts. I forget how many now, maybe 30 or so, but pretty good, Rick. So don't worry about whether you got a 160 antenna.
if you can match it up, you get something out, and they'll be listening for you, and you just might have some fun. Back to you, Rick.
That's exactly right, Marty. Yeah, they don't need a resonant antenna for that, and it is nighttime. The gentleman's band, nighttime band, especially wintertime band. So wee hours in the morning, best time to be on. So if you have trouble sleeping or something, and you get up, turn that radio on, see if you can tune 160. And I've even talked to Tom with a bad match, a real bad match, but I kept the power way down. And of course, he was East End, so at that time, and I worked him, and he could hear me good, and I could hear him good. Don't forget, 160 is a long antenna, big antenna, so the band is longer, and it goes further distance direct line. So that's a good thing. Anyway, okay, let's unkeep for a second. Well, not some more. Okay, there's always QSO parties involved, and this month is no different. And again, contestcalendar.com, or go to our website, hamiltonarc.com, and look under links. And links is the third one down, usually under links. Contestcalendar.com, they also have a whole section on QSO parties. So anyway, there's 3 in a row here. First off, there's a South Carolina QSO party, starts at 1500 Zulu, February 28th, and it goes to 0159, March the 1st. And the next one is a North American QSO party in RTTY. So if you're into that, that's one of the original digital modes, RTTY, 1800 Zulu, February 28th, to 0559, March the 1st. Okay, next on the list is the North American Collegiate Championship. That's also an RTTY, 1800 Zulu, February 28th, to 0559, March the 1st, the exact same time on Keep. Okay, next on the list for March the 1st, 0700 Zulu to 1100 Zulu, only 3 hours, and that's the UVA Spring Contest on 2 meters. So I don't know if I hear anybody or not. Again, contestcalendar.com, 8-day calendar, wealth of information there. The NSARA contest is in 1200 Zulu to 1600 Zulu on March the 1st, and then again later on 1800 Zulu to 2200 Zulu on March the 1st. So that one's split up, and short times both. Okay, on key again. Okay, next one on the list is the SARL HAMNet 40-meter single-leader emergency contest. So that's 2 hours. So that's a simulated emergency contest. You might want to listen in on that just to hear how they do things. 1200 Zulu to 1400 Zulu on March the 1st. That's Sunday. Okay, the North Carolina QSO party. Here we go, another QSO party. 1500 Zulu, March the 1st to 0100 Zulu, March the 2nd. Okay, the last one I'm going to announce tonight is the WAB 3.5 megahertz phone. That's 75 meters phone contest for WAB 1800 Zulu to 2200 Zulu, March the 1st. So that's all I got as far as contest goes. And so don't forget the club meeting. You can come out and just watch if nothing else and see what the club's all about. That's 7:30 at St. Paul Jeanette Church in Hamilton, 42 Regina North. Okay, and that's all I got there, Marty. Don't forget the net tonight. We're on 7098 from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and then at 9 o'clock we usually go for a reg on 10 meters, 28, 485. Sometimes it's very busy. That's it for me. Anything else here, Marty? Over.
Nothing comes to mind, Rick. Thank you very much for the rundown, and good luck with the net tonight, starting at 8. 73 for now, Rick. Good to hear the announcements, and good to hear you. 73 for now. VE3QEE clearing with Victor Echo 3 Bravo Kilowatt, and standing by for further check-ins. Please call now.
VA3LRL.
Victor Echo 3, left, right, left. Go ahead, Larry.
Good evening, Marty, everybody else on net, and thanks for the announcements, Rick, and always good to hear what's going on in the contest scene. Glad there's a couple more QSO parties. Been kind of boring for the last week. I don't do CW, so was not on the DX CW contest, but was hanging around in the rig room. But anyhow, not a lot else going on here, Marty. Got I think I need to do some antenna work, but anyway, I have a 160 meter antenna that I can try next weekend, but I run about a 30 over S9 noise level out here for some reason, and can't hear much. If I hear you, you got a pretty solid signal. Anyway, not a lot else, and back to you, V3 whatever. Back to you, Marty.
Easter eggs, Larry, quick Easter eggs, QEE. Very good, Larry. Well, too bad about the noise level. I don't know where that would be coming from, but I was setting up on a farm one time, and I set an antenna up in the middle of the yard beside the place we were staying, and I heard this, and didn't know what it was, and I got it figured out later on. It was a fencer. They had an electric fence, and this fencer put out a jolt about every 15 seconds, and that's what it was, coming out over the airwaves as clear as anything. Back to you.
Roger. Well, Sean had that problem for a little while. The new Flex radio, the noise mitigation in it, will take that right out. But yeah, he has the problem. The neighbor has the horse fence. So anyway, as soon as you described it, I knew exactly what it was before you even said. Anyway, no problem, Marty. And you guys have fun, and we'll talk to you later. V3LRL.
Hey, Larry. Good to hear you. Thanks for the call. 73 for now. All right. Any other check-ins on the Monday check-in net? Please call now.
Victor Echo 3, Victor Yankee Tango.
Okay, a couple people on top of one another. Something Yankee Tango. That call, could I have it, please?
Victor Yankee Tango, Victor Echo 3, Victor Yankee Tango. Edward.
Okay, stand by, Ed, and the other call, please.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
The mellow tones. Stand by, please, Chuck, and we'll hear from Ed. Victor Echo 3, Victor Yankee Tango. Go ahead, Ed.
Thank you for the mic. Appreciate it. So you piqued my interest there, Rick did, with the mention of the 160-meter net or contest. Not much experience with contests or things like that, but I do know I've made 160 meters tune in the past, so I could always give it a go. Is it correct? Is it proper to ask for what frequencies might this thing be on? Do you know?
Well, you just go down, 1.8 to 2 megahertz, and just go down there, and it'll be above the CW section there, so the upper half of the band, and just listen for calls. What you need to do is go to the contest calendar and find that 160-meter contest, note the times, and note the exchange. There'll be an exchange that you have to report and record when the other people give you the exchange. So take note of the exchange and then go on 160 meters and see if you can make any contacts. It's kind of fun, and people are desperate to get a point, so they'll be picking you up no matter what there. Over.
Okay, well, that's about the best explanation I've ever had about a contest in the short 2 years I've been fooling about here. So thank you, Marty. I guess my other pastime has been fooling around with free DV, and now you got me thinking that I should try to invite some guys down to that band to try out free DV. Had a QSO with a guy in Arkansas today, and after chatting a while, he said he was hearing one of the guys playing on sideband by accident. In other words, old ways die hard, and instead of talking to his computer, the guy picked up the mic and started talking via sideband. So once they got him fixed up, I gave him the idea that maybe we should try to connect on sideband ourselves after having talked on FreeDV for a while. And on FreeDV, of course, the conversation is clear as a bell, just like probably this is. So we both went over to sideband, and lo and behold, we could barely hear each other. I think I heard him say his call sign, then I heard him say a repeat, because whatever I said, he didn't get it. We bunked about a few more minutes like that, and then we both went back to FreeDV, and it was very illustrating. I'd never actually experienced it. I've heard people talk about it before, but I've never actually experienced the difference between digital and analog like that. So that's all I got for now. Back to you, Marty. VA3IMW.
Thanks for all that you do with regard to FreeDV, because you're certainly publicizing it among the members, and maybe a few more people will give it a try. And that's very interesting, the contrast between that. Anyway, good to hear, Ed. Thanks for the check-in, and we'll talk to you down the log. 73 for now. All right, Chuck, Victor, Alpha 3, Charlie, Juliet, Zulu. Go ahead, please.
Hey, good evening, Marty and all on net. Like Max said earlier there, we wrapped up the Monday night net a little early. And boy, oh boy, what a difference in temperature today. I was outside there installing a new weather sensor for my weather unit there. And I thought it was nice out. And man, oh man, I went out there and it was like, oh, I better put a hat on and some gloves. But yeah, you know, maybe one last burst of cold air before things get nice there. The sun is now setting after 6 p.m., so that's looking good. Haven't really had much activity on HF, but I've been scanning the bands, listening here and there, getting a couple contacts there. Marty, back to you.
That's great, and learning, no doubt. All the things that radio can do. So I guess what an adventure, and we're always interested to hear something new there, Chuck. So let us know when you make another discovery. Anyway, good to hear the thing is working, and you're having fun. So thanks for the check-in, Chuck, and give that 160 a try, why don't you, when the contest comes up. Over.
About that earlier there. I just might, and just wanted to let everyone know that I'll be streaming the net on YouTube, the Rick's net at 8 o'clock there. You just put in my call, VA3CJZ, in the YouTube search, and you'll be able to listen along on Rick's net on 7.098. And thanks for doing this one, Marty. VA3CJZ.
Chuck, always glad to hear from you. 73 for now. And I hear Rick in there, VE3BK. Go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, the contest. I'm not sure who you're talking to there before, Chuck, but the exchange is 5-9 if you can hear the guy, and also the zone. We are in zone 4, so 5904 is usual exchange, unless the guy is really poor audio or poor signal, whatever. Then you would probably give him an honest report. 4 and 5 zone 4. You know, that's exchange. And other than that, I missed most of the conversation. I was still tuning up here there. Marty, over.
was Ed Stavin I was talking to, Victor Echo 3, Victor Yankee Tango, and yeah, he'll be glad to hear it's 5904 is the exchange. So if you heard that, Ed, there's some guidance. 5904, and write down what the other guy says in your log. Anyway, okay, thanks for the clarification, Rick. Over.
Okay, and yeah, I hope that helps it out there. And anytime you want anything I can explain on a contest there, you know, we've been involved with many different ones, and one of the big things you got to remember is the rules for every contest is different. So read the rules. That's it, Marty. VA3BK.
Okay, thanks. Thanks there, Rick. 73. All right, any other check-ins? The time is 7:49 p.m. Please call now. Oh, quiet airwaves. This is the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday check-in net. Anybody's welcome to call if you can hear us. And we're standing by for check-ins, with or without traffic. Please call now.
Victor Echo 3, X-Ray, Lima, Quebec.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot, Portable.
Okay, stand by, Vern, and we'll hear from Peter. Go ahead, the VE3XLQ.
Yeah, good evening, Marty, and everyone else on net. Just a quick reminder of our members-only Hamfest at the church, St. Paul's Church on Tridina this Thursday. Yeah, if you remember and you want to sell your stuff to Spencer, come on out. He'll be there. He'll have lots of cash to buy your stuff. Hi. Other than that, nothing else for the net tonight. We'll see everyone at coffee.
Okay, Peter. That's great. Peter, I was at an auction sale one time, and there was a family member named Susan who was buying up all the stuff at the auction, and whenever the auctioneer didn't get any response right away, he always said that desperately seeking Susan. So there you go. I guess we're desperately seeking Spencer. Back to you, Peter.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. You know, it's the joke when we go to a Hamfest with Spencer that he always finds all the good deals. So yeah, look forward to seeing everybody tonight. So thanks again, Marty, for running the net.
Hey, Peter. 73 for now. We'll talk to you later. All right, Vern. Up in the Waterdown area, Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Go ahead.
Good evening, Marty, and everybody on the net. Thanks for picking me up. Just out for a walk. I got it.
Okay, it's gotten a little bit colder up there since this afternoon. Boy, when the sun was out, things really warmed up quite a bit. But then the clouds moved in and cooled right off, and there's a bit of a wind too when I was out. Anyway, how are things now, Vern? Over. Okay, I don't know if it's a battery problem or whatever. Anyway, Vern, we lost you there, so we'll be here if you if it's not a battery problem, something else. Come on back if you're able, and other than that, you're in the net or in the log rather. Thanks for the check-in. Okay, this is VE3QEE listening on frequency. Anyone, anywhere? Please call now.
VA3CRF. Sorry about that, Marty. For some reason, the TNC turned on my radio, and I was trying to turn it off, so I wasn't hitting you with packet.
Okay, well, that's lots of buttons on some of those radios, Vern. Over.
Yeah, this one is the Kenwood. So anyway, out for a walk. It is now -9. Bit of a shock. I guess we're in for some cold weather over the next day or two. And there is virtually no one at the skating rink right now. Just some people changing and heading home. So I'm assuming the cold weather is keeping them from hanging out here.
Oh yeah, it's really dropped. I guess if it's -9, that's crazy. Is there any wind, Vern? Over.
Yeah, unfortunately, Marty, there's a bit of a wind as well, so that does not help. As I stepped out, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to bundle up a little more than I did. So I've got a little face mask on and stuff. Fortunately, there's not a lot of snow or ice on the sidewalks. We've had a couple of days where it's melted, which is great. No complaints from me. Back to you, Marty.
Okay, well, glad to hear. Thanks for the check-in from Waterdown, and stay safe there, Vern. Glad you're all wrapped up like us good Canadians do in the cold weather. Anyway, good to hear from you. And by the way, the signal tonight is just excellent from your station there. So really good copy. So thanks for the call. And 73 until next time. VA3CRF, VE3QEE. All right, time is 7:54. We got time for a couple more before the end of the net. Anyone, anywhere, please call now.
VE3NV. Kilo Charlie 5, Bravo, Oscar, Oscar.
Kilo Charlie 5, Bravo, Oscar, Oscar, from Texas. Judy, good evening. Thank you for the check-in. Over.
Good evening to you, and glad to be here. I don't know if my friend Carol is still listening, but I've wanted to join this net, and I have another net that will be in an hour here my time, and I always forget. So I told her I was going to set an alarm so that I could come and join. So happy to be here. Thanks for taking my call. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Bravo, Oscar, Oscar, back to net control.
Thank you for the check-in. It makes things exciting when we get calls from far off, and it's really nice to have a call from Texas. By the way, when we're freezing up here at -9 Celsius, what's your temperature down there, Judy? Over.
Well, our high today was 54, I believe. Right now it's about 39. And on Wednesday, it's going to be 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So, you know what they say about Texas. If you don't like the weather, just wait a minute and it'll change. Thanks for asking. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Bravo, Oscar, Oscar, back to net control.
Okay, Judy. Well, we're envious. I know we'll be getting the warm weather in a few months, but it's nice to hear. And thanks for the call from Texas. All the best. All right, any other check-ins? Time is 7:56, about 4 minutes left, so anyone, anywhere, please call now.
Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Hotel Uniform Recheck.
Go ahead, Carol, please.
Yeah, good evening again, Marty. -9, they're saying it's going to be -21, possibly tonight with the wind chill. So yeah, I can see it's very windy out, and the wind's quite frigid here. I'm just sitting here with my fireplace on, with the cat on top of me, just watching the TV and listening to the net. So yeah, if you're going out tonight, they say bundle up. Back to you, Marty.
Okay, well, I'm going to be heading over for coffee in a little while, so we'll think of you sitting there in front of the TV with the cats and no doubt something warm. Anyway, Carol, good to hear. 73 for now. All right, I'd like to thank everybody who checked into the net tonight. We'll be back hopefully next week, same time, same frequency. And until then, I wish everybody a good week. And don't forget about the contest. If you're so inclined, just pop in and give a few check-ins. If you're not a contester, guys on the other end still like to make those contacts because every time they do, it's another point. So humor them a little bit. It's all part of ham radio. Anyway, VE3QEE, Marty here in Ancaster saying 73, and we'll clear the frequency and return the frequency to normal amateur use. We'll be clear and shortly off the air.
All right, that brings the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club net to a close. Just remember that the Lake Ontario Radio Club will resume tomorrow night at 7 p.m. So look us up. Look up my call sign, VA3IMW, and like and subscribe. It helps us all. 7 3s, 1 and all. That's how we say goodbye.